Hi class, today we're going to do a typical lecture where I write everything on the board. You guys are going to copy it all into your notebooks and memorize it forever, or at least until the test. Alright, welcome to Chem 12. Hello.
Oh, hi.
Just joking. I'm Miss Brennan.
And I'm Miss Grosky.
And we're going to be your Chem 12 teachers. And believe it or not,
Chemistry
can be fun! Yay!
Yay! So, in the Chem 12 unit, or in curriculum, there's 4 units. First up, we're going to have thermochemistry.
Then we're going to have solutions, kinetics, and equilibrium. Following that is acids and bases.
And wrapping up with electrochemistry.
You got it. And
Are you psyched for this?
I'm so psyched. It's so important to do these in order. Why is that, Miss G?
Well, the different units that come later build off things that we're going to teach the students earlier on. So you don't want to mess with the order.
No, you don't. Here we are, walking off to Miss G's first day of teaching Chem 12.
Yeah.
Katie, what are you teaching today in class?
Well, we're going to start with the unit outline. So the first unit, thermochemistry, has 5 subsections. Thermochemistry, STSE, we all know that's important. Then we're going to do some experiments with energy changes, thermochemistry and potential energy, bonding and Hess's law, and science decisions in thermochemistry.
Wow, this is so exciting. Are there any umbrella questions in there that you think the children should know or ask?
Oh, Bridget, there are tons. Let me tell you.
Give me a couple examples.
Well, one of the most important things is what happens to the particles of a substance as the energy is added.
That is so important.
That's going to get them thinking. Then we're going to compare the combustions of alkanes, talk about how temperature and thermal energy are different. Bet you didn't know that one. Well, you probably did. If you could design the perfect energy source for the future, what qualities would it have? And what current energy source do you think best meets these criteria?
That is such a great question. You know, I bet a lot of people would love to share their opinion on that.
That's what I'm hoping the students will feel like.
Perfect. Rock on, girl. Woo! Yeah.
Oh, hey, Bridget.
Hi,
how's it going?
Good. Just going to teach my first class of Chem 12 today.
Oh my gosh, that looks super exciting.
Oh, I cannot wait. Today we're learning about solutions, kinetics, and equilibrium. Main unit.
Wow.
So the important parts of solutions, kinetics, and equilibrium that you should definitely teach are as follows: concentration, properties, and solubility, solubility and precipitates, kinetics and rate of reaction, collision theory, reaction mechanisms, and catalysts, equilibrium, Le Chatelier's principle, plus K equilibrium, and equilibrium applications. Did you get that all, Katie?
Yeah, you didn't talk too fast at all.
Oh, good.
I'm really excited for this class, Ms. Brennan.
Do you like it better now that we're moving around in different locations?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we can even talk about how you're doing in chemistry without me just rambling on about everything and not even giving you a chance to talk.
I feel like that opens up my learning possibilities so much.
Perfect. That is what we want.
So, are we going to do any fun stuff or any cool questions in this unit?
Actually, yeah, hopefully you'll be able to come up with these questions by the end of the unit. Are large doses of vitamin A more toxic than large doses of vitamin C? Explain. So you should be able to think up that question, know the answer, figure out the answer through your own learning.
I hope I get there.
Me too. I think you will. And then you'll also be able to describe a reaction mechanism and a catalyst's role in a chemical reaction. How exciting is that?
I couldn't be more excited.
So the next main important topic to cover...
Hey, Ms. Brennan.
Hey.
You look really good today.
Oh, thank you, Joe.
How old are you?
57. How old are you?
14.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's the same age as my grandchild. Oh, perfect. Anyway. So the next important topic that you have to cover in Chemistry 12 is acids and bases, which is the overall covering. Joe, I'm glad that you're very attentive in class today.
Ready to learn.
Oh, perfect. So the things you should cover in acids and bases are properties and definitions, acid/base reactions, equilibrium concepts, indicators, and acids and bases, acid-base titration, as well as H+, OH-, and Le Chatelier. So those are all the main parts.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you have any questions or?
Well, I mean, the chandeliers, that sounds like what we did in our last unit as well.
Oh, perfect. So you'll already know it. So that's an example of where the units just build upon each other, so it's really important to do them in that order. I'm glad you picked up on that.
I've been paying a lot of attention.
Amazing.
I got everything written down. I'm ready to
You're
go.
the best student. Just kidding, I'm not allowed to say that.
Bridget, can you put away your phone?
Please, the senior prom is next week. Why do I care about this class?
How much do you like your phone?
I love my phone.
What happens when the battery dies, though?
I charge it.
And you know how that works? Electrochemistry. And that's what we're going to start learning.
Oh,
Thank you.
this is so exciting. I can't wait to learn.
I'm glad to see your enthusiasm.
So what are we learning about?
Well, there's some different concepts we're going to tackle.
Way.
First up, we're going to do oxidation and reduction, also known as
Okay.
redox. Then we go on to redox and half reactions, electrochemical and electrolytic cells. So that's kind of like where your battery comes in. Redox reactions with standard reduction potentials. That might not make a lot of sense now, but we're going to get through it together.
That's amazing. I can't wait to learn all about this, so I'll know how to charge my phone properly for the prom.
You don't want your phone to die on prom.
Oh my gosh, death!
Death. Plus, are you going to wear any jewelry on prom?
Yeah.
Because that has a lot of examples with redox, and we're going to just look at all that.
Wow, I do not want my necklace to get rusty at prom if it rains, so we should learn about that too.
You know what? I wasn't going to mention that, but now that you've asked, I'll put that right in here in my plans.
Perfect!
And some other questions? Do you want to know some other questions?
Yeah, what are
I'll
some questions
put-
that I'll be able to learn by the end of this?
Exactly. Think about them all along. So we're just going to talk about why some reactions are spontaneous and some aren't. And design a rocket for outer space. Think about like the fuels
Ooh.
that you use and batteries and all that kind of thing. And compare different types of energy.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's going to be an amazing unit.
That's so cool. I love this class.
Glad we're in it together.
Me too.
Meanwhile, after school.
So Katie, how's your classes been lately?
You know, they've been pretty good. Chemistry's like kind of hard though. It's
I
so
know,
much work.
right?
Yours too, huh?
Mine too, like Chem 12, it's pretty tough.
It's pretty tough.
Yeah, we're doing lots of stuff, but my teacher's pretty great. Like,
Oh yeah, Ms. Brennan?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, how's your teacher?
Oh, she's nice, yeah. I mean, we've been doing this stuff, electrochemistry, we're doing all these redox equations.
Oh.
And you have to like do all this balancing, and there's like half reactions, and then you put them together and move the electrons.
Man, that's so cool.
It's really cool, but like, I was struggling with it a lot, but like Miss G like totally took me aside and like helped me out, so.
What were you struggling with?
It's just kind of confusing because like you can't really see electrons, you know?
Yeah, that's true. It's hard to be relevant.
Right.
Yeah.
So just walking through it step by step.
Oh, yeah.
It's nice.
I think we're in a different unit than your class.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we're doing like solutions, kinetics, and equilibrium. That's what we did last week. We had to do this big solubility curve lab.
Oh,
and
nice.
do a bunch of questions out of our Chem 12 textbook.
Chem 12 got the same one.
Nice. And then we did this like precipitate lab, and it was wild. Learned so much.
Like wild? What'd you learn?
Oh, we just learned all about like precipitation and stuff like that.
Wow.
Yeah. And then we did this rate of reaction lab, and then we had to read this totally super cool airbag article. It was so cool.
So you learned about airbags.
Yeah, it was
like if
so
you're in an
relevant to life.
accident, you're gonna know what's going on. I mean, not that
Exactly.
I want you to be in an accident.
Oh, no. Hopefully that won't happen.
No.
But
We did a lab
with
last
your
week.
driving.
Hey, I have my learner's permit now,
Yeah.
and
okay.
it's not just in our backyard anymore.
Last time we went to lunch during lunch break, and we almost hit that smoker walking on the street.
Well, they shouldn't have been smoking anyways.
I
I
know.
They were asking for it.
Oh, well, it probably
Not
has
supposed
something to do with chemicals. Let's ask your teacher about it tomorrow.
Oh, we should ask about chemicals of smoking.
Yeah, that's such a good idea.
I think she said something about like respiration and redox.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What else did you do in your class?
Well, we did some labs too. We did one like with Hess's law and thermochemistry, so we got to like use some fire and like heat stuff up and
Oh.
find the different like formulas for how things form. Like
That's
going
so
from like
cool.
just basic elements and stuff to
I'm super
compounds.
jealous.
Yeah, I hope you guys get to do that unit soon because
Me too.
yeah. Have you done anything else? Like
So before that, we had to do this activation energy diagram, And then
Activation
next
energy.
week, apparently, we're going to do this YouTube video on equilibrium and draw diagrams of particles entering and exiting the solution phase, and also
Ooh.
explain the attraction between solute and solvent particles. So pretty cool stuff. And then we're
Pretty
going
cool
to
stuff.
look into the Haber process, scuba diving, and the effects of high altitude training. And
Awesome week coming up.
oh, I know. Then we have all these presentations that we have to work on.
That sounds pretty fun.
Yeah.
Like better than writing a lab. Or
I know. I'm in a group
test.
with like that super cute new guy.
Oh
Ted,
my God, Ted!
Right?
Did you get to like hang out with him?
No.
Like outside of class?
Sadly, no.
Okay, well,
But whatever.
that's great for you.
I know.
So you going to Subway tonight?
Yeah, that's where I work.
Oh,
Are you
yeah.
coming to buy a sub?
Maybe. Like I'll need a study snack later.
Please, come
We got
see
a
me.
test coming up.
I'm
So
doing the crazy shift of like 7 p.m. till 7 a.m.
That's horrible.
But it's actually a Friday, so
And then you don't have to go to class.
I don't have
next
to go to
day.
class the next day.
Wow. Great.
Yeah. Where do you work?
I'm just like number one fan of One Direction, so
oh, nice.
I don't know.
I
like,
love
yeah.
One Direction, but huge fan.
Huge fan. Also Justin Bieber. Like,
Oh my gosh. Oh, hi, Miss G.
Hi Bridget. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm great.
You know, I've really been struggling in chem lately, and I just came to ask you a couple questions
Of
for
course.
Chem 12. So, I have like, I don't know, this whole acid and base thing,
Mm-hmm.
just not flying.
Not flying? Like what
Yeah.
parts?
Like, pretty much, let's see. So,
Yeah.
when we started with the lab, including conductivity, litmus paper, pH, paper, MG ribbon, and CaCO3 chips,
Right.
I didn't really catch on that well, probably because I wasn't here, because I was on
Did
that.
you do the lab or you were?
I was actually, like, on my ski trip for 2 weeks.
Oh right, your ski team.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I had
you
to
missed a
miss,
lot of
like,
class.
all this stuff, but then I asked a
Okay.
couple classmates, and they didn't really know it, so...
Oh, so the class is not really like.
Yeah.
Do you know about the nomenclature? Like, has
I,
that started to make sense?
It started to make sense a bit, yeah. And
think-
then there's a couple other things.
Mhm.
So the predict products of acid-base reactions, identify line of best fit on scatter plot, and interpolate.
For our acid-base titrations.
Yeah. And then there's the whole acid and base indicators, and I'm not really sure how they work yet, so hopefully we can...
We can talk about that if you want to come do some extra help. We can go
I'd
through some
love to.
questions. Of
That'd
course.
be the best thing.
Titrations. Did you get to do the titration lab?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Did you enjoy it though?
Loved it.
Well, as long as then
So
you loved it,
informative.
you know what you did, and we can
Yeah.
get you working out those lines of best fit.
Well, thank you so much.
No problem. Come by anytime.
I will. See ya.
See ya.
Hey, Miss G.
Bridget. I mean, Miss Brennan.
Oh, Katie, how has your class been?
Actually, it's been really good.
Yeah?
We just did our first lab.
That's amazing.
It
We
was
actually
good.
did too. What a coincidence.
What a coincidence. Lab
Yeah.
day.
We had to go over all the safety regulations,
Oh, yeah.
WMIS, you know.
MSDS.
Oh, yeah. Wearing safety goggles.
Proper footwear.
Yeah.
Hair tied
hair tied
back.
back. Make sure you don't have loose clothing on.
Right.
Don't
We were
show
doing-
any like excessive amount of skin, no shorts or anything
Because
like
you
that.
could get like burns easily.
Exactly. Yeah. Poor Sally came in. She had on flip flops, so she had to use the rubber boots that we have, like
Oh.
those nasty ones.
Those are. Have you ever
Toe
watched
jam
those?
in them
I feel
probably.
Like they had them when we
I
went to
felt
the
so bad.
school.
I gave her a pair of free like new socks to wear in them,
Oh.
just because I felt too
That's
bad.
so nice.
But I
One
told her,
caring
you know
teacher.
what? Oh, thank you. I said, you know what? It's more important that you wear these boots than you get your toes burnt off by acid.
Amen. I had to talk to the kids because we were doing thermochemistry, so like lighting fires and stuff, Bunsen
Oh.
burners, and that's just an accident waiting to happen. Really.
Oh, definitely.
But,
Like,
like-
fire just blowing up
Well,
everywhere.
I don't know. The kids are crazy sometimes.
They're wild.
They're
Yeah.
wild. So we had like the fire extinguisher,
That's so
fire
smart.
blanket in the room. They knew where like all the water was, the
Mhm.
shower, if they needed to douse themselves.
Oh,
off.
yeah. We have this eye wash station. I'm sure you have it in there, too.
Yeah, of course.
Just to make sure, like, if you get acid or base in your eye,
Just go rinse it
then you
out.
just rinse it right out.
You always gotta know the location of the eye wash station.
Exactly. And you got to know the local number for the poison control.
Yeah, I think I wrote it up on the. I wrote it up on the
Ambulance.
board. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well,
like
I think our first year of teaching has been a real success.
no accidents yet.
It's been perfect. I think all the kids aren't struggling. They're learning the
They're
concepts.
learning. They
They're
love
acing their
it.
exams.
I know.
We did awesome. Good work.